Coming to the stage right now, very, very funny lady. She's appeared on TLC. Please welcome Maria Borgio, everybody.
Hi, everybody. How are you? You look awesome. Me too, I know. Thank you for coming. I'm so honored to be here. My name's Maria Borgio. This isn't my first time in Rochester. I've played the club here once or twice before. And anytime I'm in a new city, I always ask them, you know, what's to do? What should I go see? And everyone said, dinosaur barbecue. And then they stopped talking. And so we did that, and I'm leaving tomorrow. I can't make fun of you, though. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, originally. I know, right? Exactly. That's the right reaction. That's about how much fun it is. I'll tell you what. I don't know. I like the Midwest. I like it. I've lived in New York. I've lived in LA. I like the Midwest. It's good people. You know, they act like everybody's always nice in the Midwest, but I beg to differ. You know, there's assholes everywhere. And, I used to have a house, a whole house, and yeah, now I have a studio in Manhattan. The mortgage is more than my house. Anyway, I used to have a house, and I got a letter once from my city inspector that said that the address on my house was too small, and if I don't get bigger numbers, I'd get a fine. But it didn't say how big the numbers needed to be. So I called him up, and I'm like, well, how big do the numbers need to be legally? And he goes, well, ma'am, you'd want the fire department to find your house in case of an emergency, wouldn't you? I was like screaming. I was like, yeah, wouldn't they be looking for the fire? Scared the shit out of me. It really did. I'm a red-blooded American woman. I love firemen. They're hot, no pun intended. They're hot. For the dudes, it's like your strippers. They're just hot and stupid, and you just want them for a minute. It's the same thing. But I used to have faith in firemen, just blind faith. You know what I mean? They look so strong, and they're gonna save your ass. And now I just picture them driving around Cleveland, like we can't find the house again. No, we see one burning, but we can't quite make out the number. You know what? Fuck it. We're coming back to the station. Scary. Oh, God. We're recycling in Cleveland, though, finally, again. Are you guys recycling yet? We got it. Yeah. It takes a while for everyone to get on that tip. I think it's a good idea in general. But we're recycling everything. We're even recycling buildings. There was an old Country Time buffet restaurant near my folks' house, and they converted it to a funeral parlor. And they didn't change anything but the sign. Looks like a buffet funeral parlor. But no, they changed it. They did it nice. We've actually had a couple wakes there, and you know, it was nice. What they do is they put the casket on ice in the middle, like the centerpiece. And they just put the food right around that shit. Saves everyone time. I call it wake and bake. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm single, shocking, I know. My little flower attitude. I was married for 6 years, and I got the hell out of that. I'm a comic, and I married an accountant. Do the math. I mean, it's not gonna land. Anybody here ever fuck their accountant? Exactly, why would you? Let me tell you, it is taxing. There are no surprises. It'll be approximately 64 pumps, and you won't get a refund. Yeah, no, he was a good dude. He's remarried now with 2 kids, and I'm like, better her than me. And it's fine. It's all good. But my family gives me so much shit when I go home. I'm Irish, clearly, and Italian. And so it's just Irish, Italian, Catholic all over, and everyone's going to hell. At least me, I am, according to my family. I like when I go home, though, because I learn a lot about myself. My aunts like to tell me what I am. And this New Year's Eve, my aunt was kind enough to share with me that I'm selfish. You know, your problem is you're selfish. That's why you don't have kids, because you're selfish. I know, right? I'm like, you know who else didn't have kids? Jesus. we're gonna go on that benchmark, I'm doing pretty fucking good. And yeah, Jesus didn't have kids. Mother Teresa didn't have kids. Abraham Lincoln didn't have kids. Actually, that's a lie. He had 4. But what if he didn't? You wouldn't think differently of him, would you? That's selfish. Didn't have kids. Yeah. So I'm dating again. It's weird. I haven't done the internet dating yet. I'm not yet. I might get on it. I got a dude now. It's cool. He's a manly man. I like manly. He's like a carpenter. He can fix shit. He's useful. I like that stuff. You know what I mean? Carry my things. I like that stuff. Men will always offer to carry heavy stuff. I love the lesbians. I mean, if you're here, sister, hey. But they've never offered to carry heavy shit for me, ever once. I think that's rude. They built me a deck one time, but they didn't offer to carry my bags. But I haven't done the internet. I like dudes. I like normal dudes. I've dated a dude in show business, and no offense to my comic friends, I know they can hear me or whatever, but I just don't want to date a showbiz guy. It gets kind of effeminate sometimes. If you're on stage or you're on film and you're wearing makeup and you know what I mean? So I don't know. I had one of my comic friends call me one time and he's like, Maria, I'm doing Conan and I'm using a facial mask, like a mud mask. Like, what do I do? You know? And I was like, well, does it have directions? Yeah. Fucking, why do you hate the directions? Does it mean that your penis is smaller because the person who wrote it knows more than you? What is your fucking problem, guys, with the directions? But anyway, so I was trying to save time. I'm like, yeah, I've used a mud mask before. I'm like, so what I suggest you do is, you apply it and think about how disappointed your father is. For a little while, it'll dry and then rinse. Faggot. So yeah, I did that. But I'm not ready. I don't want to, I don't know. 2 comics is not a good idea. So I got a normal dude, which is awesome. I'm not ready for the internet dating. It scares me. By the way, if you're here on your little internet date, that's awesome. And I think any way you find love on this godforsaken planet is beautiful, and I am not judging, okay? I'm not. I feel like it takes like the romance and chance out of life a little bit. Technology is involved enough in my love life, and I don't need any more electricity in it. I'm gonna try to stay human. But it's just so weird. No one needed a PC before to hook up. No one needed a PC. We had a P and a C, and we hooked that shit up, and we're all here, so. We did it! Well, our parents did it, but we're here. Yeah, I'm just not ready. Let's see. Oh, God, let's talk about bitches. I'm the only girl on the show. And it's not because women don't get along. I work in comedy. I'm so sick of hearing men say women don't get along. I'm so sick of it. I really am. Because it's so fucking true that it's hard to argue with. Got nothing. Yeah. There's women say there's women, we get along, right? We get along. We just get along who we get along with, and that's about it. We'll let a new bitch in, but it'll take a minute. I'm gonna bring my cousin, okay? Well, she better not ruin my fucking night. Bring her along, but if she's cold, oh my God, it's cold, you guys. It's really cold. It's so cold. It's so cold. Bring a fucking sweater. I'm not your mother. What is wrong? I love that voice. That's called. I'm in my 30s now, but that's called my 20-somethings voice. And don't get offended because I know some of you are here. I mean, I'm sure as an individual you're lovely. Just as a gaggle, you're fucking piercing, and you need. Bring it down a notch. And it's not here, it's everywhere. I travel everywhere, and anywhere you go, white girls under 25 all sound like they're gargling balls as they speak. What are you doing? Did you ever notice anything followed by, oh my God, you guys? Not relevant information. Not anything you need to know. Because, oh my God, you guys, you think that's going to be a grandiose statement after that, like fire or something. It's never important. It's always like, oh my God, you guys! Look at my hair. It's so weird. On the wind blowing. Look at my hair. Look at it. grab a fucking clump out and go, it's pretty, it is, it's pretty. Stupid bitch. Women get along, we do. We just, sometimes there's just mean women that there's nothing you can do about it, you know what I mean? And they're sad themselves. And you ever walking down the street and you just catch another woman looking you up and down? Face looks like Ace Ventura. You ever see that shit? Well, guess what? Your problem is you. So why don't you figure out whatever the fuck your problem is and deal with that, okay? It's not the skinny bitch walking down the street. You know what? I'm skinny. I'm fucking broke. You want to take me to Olive Garden? Let's go. All you can eat breadsticks? I'm in. Let's carb it up, bitch. Maybe that's why you're ugly, because your ugly is coming from the inside and out your face. So you have options in life. I tell you what, though, I could fight if I wanted to, but I don't want to. You know what I mean? I don't want to. Oh, God, not since I'm 16 if I beat the shit out of a girl. But I will, again, if I have to. I just don't want to. I'm so like, namaste. Please, everybody be happy. Be cool. Can we start a revolution, ladies, tonight? We can just start it now. It's called, I want to start it. It's called BCB. Be cool, bitches. If we're all cool, everyone gets laid. Like, let's follow the dude's lead. All right? Quit with your competition bullshit. If you compete with every woman in the world, you are gonna lose. Oh God. I had a woman that was really awful to me though recently. The reason I'm involved with this organization because my mom went through breast cancer herself. She's doing good, thank God. But don't applaud for her. She can't hear you. No, but thanks. You can clap for me after because I'm the one working. But I take care of my mommy. I love my mom. But so here's what happened. I went home to Cleveland to hang out with her while she was getting her treatment. And I go to get my hair dyed, and I didn't know this woman, and she's chatting me up how stylists do. And she's like, oh, what are you doing back in Ohio? And I said, oh, well, my mom's getting treatment. I wanted to be there for it. She goes, oh, does she have to have radiation? Yeah, she made the fucking sizzle sound. Like, it was weird. And I'm like mid-die, like I can't get up, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, she does, but we'll zap it, we'll kill it, you know what I mean? Being positive. And she goes, oh, okay. Well, I just want you to be prepared because one of my clients had radiation and I didn't recognize her. It was like she was a different person. And she's going on and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Who says that to somebody? You find out someone's sick, you say, I'm sorry, God bless. Is there anything I can do? You don't go, your mom has cancer, you're all gonna suffer. No one says that. It was insane. And I just sat there and I'm mid-die, like I can't even get up. I'd burn my scalp. What do I do? You know what I mean? So I'm taking it and I'm thinking I would never talk to someone like that. What a bitch. I just want to hit her, But I couldn't do it and it's not right. So, and then a little bit later, she was telling me how she's 37 and having her first baby and she was a little nervous. Because, after 35, women have to take kind of precautions. And I said, well, I'm sure it'll be retarded. Being half yours and all odds are good. But, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. They told me not to do that joke. Okay. And thank you for laughing at it. It's true, and I hate that woman. This is my revenge. Thank you. So I'm Irish and Italian. My dad's the Italian side, like I said. And when I say that, I mean it. He's the whole Italian side. Dude is a 6X. Yeah, you look confused. Okay, 6X? Okay, so there's large, extra large. 6 of those. Try shopping for that shit on Father's Day. It's not easy. We go to the Big and Hairy store. That's what me and my mom call it. Men are big and hairy. They're never big and smooth. It's big and hairy. It goes together. He's a big dude, and since I'm a little girl, I've been worried about his health, but I just think it's his attitude that keeps him alive. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care, and you can't argue with the man. He is eating, drinking, smoking, loving life. You can't say shit to him. His favorite day is when an athlete dies. See? I can run faster than him now, can't I? I'm like, Dad, that was a plane crash. It doesn't even count. It's not even... He does. He has a whole journal of laminated articles of dead joggers that he likes to flip through once in a while. While they're jogging, they die. He loves that. But it's not just him, it's him and his friends, his big Italian friends. They even have a little mantra. They say, how's it go? Oh, every time an athlete dies, a fat man gets his wings. They do, chicken wings. They celebrate. That's my time. Thank you so much for coming to the show tonight, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good night.